Hey Pickering, it's Mayor Kevin Ash. I'm here to give a recap of our meeting of October 28th. Very efficient meeting, got through the business in a very quick manner, which is certainly different than what we've experienced in months past. So happy to spend a moment or two talking about some of the highlights. We received a presentation from a group of very dedicated volunteers that are from the Spayed and Neutered Initiative Association, better known as SNP, who were talking about responsible pet ownership. The pandemic and post-COVID, we've seen an increase in some pets that have been abandoned or unwanted. And this initiative is going to ensure a subsidy for responsible pet owners. And they requested a grant that will give consideration in the mayor's budget, which will be released in November. Want to turn a bad thing into a good thing. If you get a parking ticket, council approved toys for tickets or food for fines. So instead of paying that $25 fine, give a donation to the food bank of an equivalent amount of food or an unwrapped toy. Turn out your bad time into somebody's good time in regards to a good deed. We renewed our project with DARS. DARS is a group of very dedicated volunteers that support our underhoused and our homeless people in our city and allow for the dignity of a shower on a weekly basis at our community center. In a supervised way. So we renewed that partnership. We also approved our 2025 community festivals. Some of my favorite events in the city happen in our Esplanade Park, and 2025 looks to be a banner year where we approved again the participation of the Cultural Fusion event, Rotary Rib Fest, the Food Truck Festival, among a number of other ones. So I encourage you to visit our premier park in our city, which is Esplanade Park, right behind here at City Hall. Notices of motion, we had 3 of them. Notices of motion are brought forward by council members, and then the council as a whole takes position on it. 3 that were passed yesterday was an anti-littering campaign, where we have instructed staff to do a catchy slogan about anti-littering. I think it's all of our responsibilities to beautify our city, and we all are responsible for giving that message of anti-littering across our great city. We are intensifying a number of areas along our Kingston Road corridor, and with that we're generating condos and townhomes and kids. So we've asked our staff to partner with the school boards and the Minister of Education to look at a new way of housing a school, perhaps in a condo building in a ground floor or some other floor in it. Again, as opposed to the traditional 5-acre school site. So we're working in partnership with the school boards on that initiative. And finally, code of conduct request, a further request to the provincial government. 208 municipalities across the province have asked for legislative reform in regards to integrity commissioners and codes of conduct. The provincial integrity commissioner has offered some advice to the premier, and I encourage the premier to make this a legislative priority. We've seen in our own council chambers how difficult it is to deal with a member that doesn't follow the rules in regards to code of conduct, and I think it should be a legislative priority. So that's it, folks, for this month. If you have any concerns or any comments about city services, reach out to us at customercare@Pickering.ca. If you have any emails or questions of me, mayor@Pickering.ca. I can also be followed on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and I encourage you to do that to see what's happening in our great city. So thanks for watching today. Stay tuned for further updates. God bless.